If you're Prince Harry, it must be a difficult life, whichever way you look at it. He may have wanted some excitement and a removal away from the British monarchy and a life apparently of, well, continued service. Thing is, the only service that he's actually giving is that of adhering to the many demands of his wife, the former cable TV actress Meghan Markle. And in this case, apparently she was green with envy, so much so that Harry had to rush forward with this particular bon mot. Let me explain. Hi, good to see you. Thank you so much as ever for your time today. By the way, I'm really glad that you got involved in the video regarding the winter fuel allowance and those terrible people who claim now to be ambassadors, the same ones that voted for the removal of the OHPs, you know, the old age pensioners' winter fuel. I mean, what hypocrisy. I just don't understand these people. And then to think, oh, this is a good idea, we'll book these people, you know. It would just be like having Dr. Crippen say, come round and make dinner, wouldn't it? You just think, get away. You have no idea. But of course, never their money. Watch it if you can. It's still up online for free. Everything is. I'd love your opinion on it, you know, because I'm sure it's not just going on over here in the United Kingdom. It would be good to get your take on it. But as I say, it leaves me, and it's lovely. That's why I like this channel. That's why I started it. I can share these stories with you and say, well, look, you know, does this go on? Because it's not what's being reported in the mainstream media. That's where we win, right? Back as ever to your royal story of the day. Now, what I find fascinating about this is, according to a very well-placed source, literally one who, shall we say, is still on and off with Meghan Markle as an employee, apparently she watches avidly everything regarding this celebrity couple. Talking, of course, about the one-time friends David and Victoria Beckham. Now, as we know, they sort of fell out spectacularly because, according to either Harry or Meghan, allegedly David and Victoria were, well, you know, way too busy running empires and stuff, and were selling micro stories about micro celebrities to the British media, i.e. about Harry and Meghan. And it escalated to the point where Harry was now no longer allowed to be friends with David, even though he'd formed a friendship, you know, for decades type of thing. Just ridiculous. But here's where, again, there's a nice twist to it, and this is exactly how you just see Meghan dripping green with envy about how she can't be upstaged and, more importantly, has to be number one. It is all down to this, you see. We saw the other day about the Portugal dream home, didn't we, and the varying degrees of how much it cost. It's really all down to this, that's right, because David and Victoria Beckham have literally just bought their golden mansion, as they call it. I love that phrase, don't you? It's the one where basically it's their dream home. It's in Miami, and they paid allegedly 56 million in cash, right? Ready hard cash. They're worth millions. It will be a dent in their finances. Not much really, you know, but there you go. And what I admire about them is they've earned their own money. They've worked hard to develop their brand. You know, they very rarely moan in print, even though they've had some terrible negative press, and you have to admire that. Now, counteract that with the other two, Harry and Meghan, constant moaning, and of course, where is the money coming from? From Portugal, from this brand new house. Can't be from anything Meghan's earned, because William Morris and Dever haven't got her any work. And what has she actually done? Pearl went, you know, up, and what else? You know, money from the bench, royalties from that? Don't think so. But according to that source, basically, when Meghan heard about this rumour with David and Victoria and the 56 million in cash mansion, she pushed forward for their story, their dream home in Portugal, to come out. Even though I told you, not all the deal is signed, sealed and delivered, as Stevie Wonder famously said. And I think this is where she keeps going wrong. You know, we saw this with the jams, we saw this with the, you know, launching with the fuzzy video. Everything is just push, 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 and then nobody will remember. People do see through you, Meghan, and the bottom line is, if you are green with envy with David and Victoria Beckham, there's one thing to do about it. Work hard, build a brand, shut up, and more importantly, the people might start to like you, as they do with David and Victoria. But behind the scenes, apparently, every single move that they make is poured over. She's watched the documentary series numerous times to work out exactly why they're popular with the public. It's funny, isn't it? I've just told you, and you've no need to show your greenness, but that's the problem moving forward. Meghan can't stop her envy seeping out, and that's the reason why you found out about the Portugal dream home. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.